A very warm welcome to KCTV English News. I'm Hyung Shim. The provincial government's plan to receive full subsidy from Seoul to modernize the Jeju sewage treatment plant, which was exempt from preliminary feasibility studies, has ground to a halt. Local officials recently met with the National Assembly's Budget Committee and the Ministry of Economy and Finance to discuss ways to gain state funds. Seoul replied that it is difficult to provide full state funds under the current law and system. Thus, the provincial office is trying to raise the subsidy to fund the project of modernizing the Jeju sewage treatment plant. Local officials will soon again arrange another meeting with the Ministry of Environment and the Finance Ministry to propose raising the subsidy rate from 25% to more than 70% of the project cost, which is 380 billion won. The province will run a pilot program in August with unmarked police cars cracking down on dangerous drivers. The police agency has decided to operate unmarked police cars on the Jeju Road, Pyeongwaro, and Pyeongro, at which fatality rate is 6 times higher than that of other roads. Police will fully operate the unmarked police cars from October after a promotional and trial operation period during August and September. The local police will inspect local pensions to prevent crime. The Jeju Provincial Police Agency and the municipal police will set up a joint inspection team and will first inspect some 100 registered guest houses and 240 accommodation facilities using the name of guest house. The inspection will find out causes of accidents in the guest houses by analyzing phone call records from guest houses to the police. In the past year, 129 cases have been reported by accommodation facilities. The cases include 33 noise complaints, 23 disputes between customer and owner, and 21 reports of violence. A committee of local farmers asked Seoul to expand their purchases of locally grown garlic. The committee held a press conference in front of the Provincial Council on the 19th and said that Seoul's announcement of its plan on July 5th to only purchase 500 tons of locally grown garlic is a neglect of the local agricultural industry. The group asked Seoul to purchase at least 3,000 tons from 5,000 tons of non-contracted volume purchased by the National Agricultural Cooperative Federation. They also asked for a price increase from 2,300 won to 2,700 won per kilogram of garlic. The provincial government plans to ship 1,500 tons of green mandarin oranges this year. This is a 57% increase from 952 tons last year. The National Agricultural Cooperatives Federation plans to ship 440 tons, which is 30% of the total amount of green mandarin oranges to be distributed this year. 560 local farms applied for shipping green mandarin oranges with a total amount of 2,471 tons. Locally grown green mandarin oranges will be sold for 45 days from August 1st through September 15th. Following the Human Rights Forum at the UN headquarters in New York on the April 3rd incident, the April 3rd Peace Foundation dispatched a team to the U.S. to conduct an on-site investigation to uncover U.S. involvement in the massacre. Ta Thacker reports.
This is video footage from September 28, 1945. It is the moment when Japanese forces in Jeju signed an instrument of surrender, officially recognizing the end of the Pacific War. The U.S. military government was in legal control of South Korea for 3 years from 1945. After that, it oversaw the military and police through operational control of the South Korean military. It was also heavily involved in the Jeju April 3rd incident. It ordered attacks on villages and cooperated with South Korean forces in the massacre of civilians. Last month's UN Human Rights Forum focused on the role and responsibility of the U.S. military government.
The last thing I want to say is that the Jeju insurgency happened not only under the American military government, but the response was directed by the American military government.
Following the forum, an investigation has resumed to unveil further details of the massacre. The Jeju April 3rd Peace Foundation has organized a fact-finding group to begin searching for and analyzing government reports that record these tragic events. They are located at the U.S. National Archives and Records Administration, among other sites. The first such investigation in 2001 was limited to U.S. forces stationed in Korea and its office. This year's investigation will cover high-level offices with decision and command capabilities, including the U.S. State Department. Given that there have been changes in the document management system of the U.S. Army since the first investigation in 2001, the Jeju April 3rd Peace Foundation is planning to conduct regular annual investigations in the U.S. using national funding. The foundation will compile and publish these documents and persuade UNESCO to add them to the Memory of the World Register, a compendium of archival holdings of universal value. For any kind of resolution to this historic tragedy to take place, the present generation will have to identify the U.S. Army's culpability. All eyes are now on the investigation and the important task at hand. Todd Thacker, KCTV.
Come and taste craft beer and enjoy a flea market at the Jeju Craft Beer Festa through August 31st. Enjoy a unique and modern take on the works of Gustav Klimt and Hundertwasser at the new Bunker de Lumière. The Seyeongu Bridge Concert Series combines music with one of Seogwipo's architectural highlights. Don't miss out on the epic Samda Park Night concert. Join us every Friday night through August 23rd. Taking a look at our weather, skies will be cloudy throughout Tuesday. For more details, here's your forecast. The morning low in Jeju City will be 24 and the afternoon high will peak at 31 degrees. Down south in Seogwipo will also have a low of 24 in the morning and a high of 28 in the afternoon. Over in Seongsan, the temperatures will be 24 in the morning, warming up to 29 degrees. Across the island in Kosan, we expect a low of 24 and a high of 28 degrees. And up on the mountain at Songpanak, we'll hit a low of 20, topping off at 25 degrees. Out on the water, winds will be out of the south and southwest at a speed of 7 to 12 meters per second, with seas between 1 and 2 meters. And here's a look at the extended forecast. That's it for today's KCTV English News. Please find us on YouTube at KCTV eNews Jeju and on KCTV's VOD service. 시청해주신 여러분 고맙습니다.